Well, I like to think that we were actually growing up, and that's why I wanted to write so much about it. But then hindsight's 2020. I feel like in 2 or 3 years time, I'll still look back on these years and think I was a kid. We've been through a lot as a band, and even more so, we've been through a lot as friends over the last few years, and it took kind of really becoming closer and making a conscious effort to grow up and move on and sort of take the high road in some cases and be honest with our feelings in other cases. And it was all a really important part of, I think, us becoming the individual people that we are, as well as this version of Paramore that we feel is a lot stronger than it's ever been. So, I mean, it's crazy because at the time I didn't feel like there were I didn't really feel like there was a thread. I felt like every song was so different, and I was like, how are we going to piece all this together? And now I listen to it, and it sounds like the last 2 years of our lives. It sounds like literally like a diary, I'm really proud of that, because I was worried that I wasn't going to want to be honest about even just who I was in those moments, and I think we all did a really good job of being honest about ourselves.
There's a lot of emotional ground covered.
Yeah, there's a lot of very emotional ground, I guess.
How big of a part was LA for this record?
I think moving to California was a big thing for us. Mostly because we had to get out of our comfort zones, and for me, I know I was just like chomping at the bit to get out of Nashville. I felt very trapped for a minute. I just felt very sort of held back by my own past. And us coming out here and moving to, actually we were in Silver Lake when we were recording. It was just like a rediscovery. And it really did feel like we were 3 adult people just like kind of out on our own for the first time ever. I mean, I know we've been on tour for half our lives at this point, but it really was it was a good thing for us.
It sounded like you could hear LA on the record.
That rules.
The energy.
In the sunshine.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.